Okay, we're gonna attack that first sauce I mentioned, sauce Bordelaise. These three sauces that we're gonna talk about, well, four actually, but these three that we're gonna make kind of right away, all very, very old school classical sauces. And the importance of these sauces is to be able to understand the base of which they come from. So let's come over here for a second. So in this particular case, we have some red wine, some shallots and bay leaf, fresh cracked black pepper, fresh thyme. Everybody's gonna have actually some roasted chicken demi-glace. And then here is the liquid gold. This is gonna be a veal glace de viande. And you're also gonna get some of this. You'll also get some glace de volaille, which is the chicken version of glace de viande. Let's get that started. I'm not going to give you specific recipes necessarily. I'm going to give you ingredients, and from there you can go ahead and kind of improvise and make up your own sauce. So shallots are going in there with the bay leaf. We're going to take some red wine. Remember, these, we're not making large quantities, so they're going to cook relatively quickly. So it's going to be a little difficult to develop a lot of flavor because they won't be cooking for that long a period of time. So again, we've got the red wine, bay leaf, and shallots in there. We're going to bring that up to a boil and reduce that down just ever so slightly in this case. Come back over here for a second. I want to show you how we're going to crack some black pepper. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to give you whole peppercorns or I'm going to give you the cracked black pepper already dialed in. But what we'll do is you put some peppercorns on a really, really firm surface. And then we take the back of a saucepan or a saute pan and we crack that. I'm not sure if you can probably hear that on the video. What we're doing is we're releasing the absolute most essential oils of that peppercorn. Not that it's ground up, maybe 6 months prior to this. So pop, pop, pop. That's great right there. As you can get a really, really great, bold, fresh flavor of pepper. And especially when you're working with something that's not going to cook for a long period of time, it's important to get that extra boost of flavor. So I think what we'll do is, because again, we're not going to be cooking this for very, very long, we're going to add the cracked black pepper and the fresh thyme. You can certainly use dry thyme if you're going to cook this for a longer period of time, but we're not going to be doing that. So the peppercorn and the thyme can go right in there. These sauces that I'm mentioning today are probably close to 100 plus years old, and they've been around for quite a while. But you as the cook, right? You as the cook are going to determine what you want your finished product to look like and how you want that to taste. All right, that's pretty good. So now we're going to take our chicken demi-glace. Everybody's going to get enough to make approximately 8 to 10 ounces of sauce. So here you can see this is a cup measure. It's got 8 ounces in it. Smells pretty good already. I'm going to bring that up to a boil. Now we need to get a little bit of salt and pepper in here as well. Maybe not so much pepper because we have that cracked black pepper, but salt for sure. That's probably good enough to start. We'll hold off on the pepper. So we'll bring this to a boil. We'll check the consistency, and then we'll also be checking the seasoning with this sauce. Now, this sauce is going to go with one of the chicken breasts, the sauce albufera, which we'll do in a minute. That's also going to go with the chicken. I think I've changed my mind just because I can. Okay, we'll do the Bordelaise with the pork chop, and we'll do the albufera, and we'll do the chasseur with the chicken. All right, just to kind of switch things up a little bit. I want to talk about why I'm changing that up with the chicken and the pork with the sauce chasseur. Okay, so again, when we come back, we'll show you the finished product with that sauce Bordelaise, and we'll start our other sauce. Thanks.